All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Ruach Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone taught us his truth. Shalom also to the Akim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening. To you we say Shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson on the brother Kadash from the GM of Chicago camp with Darakia. And we just want to get into this quick, short, edifying lesson concerning what men who are apt to teach. Because this word right now, the times that we're living in, guess what? Let's get this real quick. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 3. It says Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. So there's a time and season for everything, right? And right now it's for what? It says what? I'm gonna just read. Yeah. It says a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. And right now, guess what? It says what? Let me keep reading actually. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to embrace and to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. And right now, hey, guess what? Concerning men who are apt to teach, if we have this word, right now is the time to speak. Right now is the time to sow. Right now is the time to get, man. To get this word in, to put this work in, man. Right now is the time to mourn and weep, man. That's why we're doing this work. And first and foremost, that's why we have that sackcloth upon us, man. When we're out there on the streets prophesying and bringing this word out, and we have sackcloth upon us, is because it's a time of mourning, man. Hey, the Lord said that he set watchmen upon the house of Israel that shall never hold their peace day nor night, man. And why is that? So he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Right now we're mourning and blowing the trumpet and crying out to the Lord because what? Hey, we want the Lord to make Jerusalem a praise in the earth again, man. Right now we're doing this work because guess what? Soon enough, there's not gonna be time to do the work anymore, man. Right now, it's time to grind, man. It says right here, Isaiah 62:6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. And that's talking to the men who are apt to teach, man. That's why this word, we don't just cast our pearls before swine, man. That's why when we're out there teaching on the streets and we're casting out the seed, which is this word, we're not just giving it if somebody comes up and they're on some bugged out shit, we're not gonna break bread with them, man, because they're obviously being demons. But if it's somebody that's being sincere, that believes in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, that is inclined and has that zeal and wants to know about the Most High, guess what, man? We're gonna break bread with them, man. And go ahead.
Let's say after the second admonition, reject.
That's right.
We're not gonna be here all day going back and forth.
That's right.
That's why we don't do debates with fucking, what is Sonetta and fucking, go on their live shows.
Vocab Malone.
Have a, that's why we don't do that, man. We're out here for the elect, man. We're not out here for because everybody ain't gonna receive the truth, man.
That's right.
Only the elect. So what we look like fools trying to give this word to your mama, your papa, your kids, your auntie, your kids, and everybody.
Right. That's right. Hey, because matter of fact, there's a quote. I forgot who said the quote, but they said when you're arguing with a fool from far away, somebody who nobody could tell who the fool is, man.
Damn.
And that's kind of likening to the scriptures. If you entertain a fool, you're gonna be just like that person, man.
Yeah.
From far away, you're arguing with a dumbass. That person's not gonna know who's the dumbass.
All right.
You see? Hey, sometimes it's better not to even entertain these demons, man. You see? That's why it's all about the person, the men who are apt to teach, man. That are inclined to do this work, that want to do this labor, that actually want to put in that work towards Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. That's why it says, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Right now is the time to speak. Right now is the time to do this work. Right now is the time to gather up the stones, which the stones are, the men of Israel, man. Every man is what? A lively stone. They're part, they make up the temple right now, man. All right, so right now is the time for what? To do this work, to speak, to teach, man. It says, verse 7, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So we cannot give the Lord no rest, man.
That's right.
Every day we should be annoying the Lord with these lessons, man. Crying out to the Lord, praying to the Lord, reading, spending time with the Lord. All right? Crying out to the Lord, blowing the trumpet, man. We keep doing that. The time is gonna keep speeding up, man. Before you know it, Yahushua is gonna be it's gonna be in the clouds, man, and we're gonna change in the twinkling of an eye, man. Just keep that in mind, man. All right, you guys go shot.
Yeah, because you mentioned that Book of John 9:4, because you mentioned that that now is the time to put in that work. Now is the time to to preach. There's John 9:4. It say, I must. And there goes that word must again.
Damn.
Meaning it's necessary.
Yup.
I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day.
Ooh.
The night cometh when no man can work.
Damn.
So right now is the daytime, okay? As in right now the Lord still has his word out here. His mercy is still open, man. Okay? Because pretty soon the Lord is going to send a famine on the earth. A famine of hearing the words of the Lord, man. You're not going to be able to hear it readily available, man.
That's right.
So now is the time to teach. So those that are the elect are able to teach as well. What the scriptures say, you're going to save yourself and them that hear thee.
Yup. That's
all right.
right.
So yeah, man, that's what it's about. Preaching right now, man. Because pretty soon the Lord is going to close his mercy.
I got that right here. This is Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. In the time of Samuel spoke about how the word of the Lord was very precious, man. And now in these last days, when the Lord brings that the famine of the word, this word is going to be very, very precious, and it's going to beautify us, man. This word right now in the last days is going to make the men of the Lord like gold, man. The Lord talks about how he's going to make a man more precious than the gold of Ophir, man. You see? And this word, that's why we had to give it we're committing it unto men who are apt to teach, man. Right. Because the men who are apt to teach, those are the ones that are going to shine, man, in these last days, man. The ones that are actually taking heed to this word right now. Not the ones that are right. The ones that are just putting off from day to day. Oh, the Lord's gonna come. The Lord's not coming.
Right.
Oh, you guys are settled on your leaves, man. The Lord's gonna fuck you up.
Let me make 20,000 real quick.
Right.
Before I come preach the word.
Man, you niggas are dumb, man. This is Isaiah 13:12. Or you know what? Let me start off at verse. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna start off at verse 9, and because the point is in 12 though. This is Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. The stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And that's what the day of the Lord represents, man. The day of the Lord is gonna bring destruction, man. The day of the Lord is gonna bring wrath. When Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai comes back, when he sends his son, Yahushai is gonna come to devour at once, man. He's gonna come to destroy this place. The scripture says, think not that I come to bring peace, but a sword, man. So the Lord's gonna come to bring destruction. But then it says what? I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And that's gonna be the men that are apt to teach, that are doing this work, that are laboring in this truth, that are actually putting in the necessary, doing the necessary actions to attain that salvation, man. To actually obtain that crown, to Lord willing, partake in that salvation and get the fuck out of here by way of those chariots, man. You see?
Did we grab that cast not your pearls before?
No, we didn't.
Matthew 7. Yeah. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, and verse 6. It says, "Give not that which is holy unto the dogs.
Damn.
Neither cast ye your pearls before swine.
Damn.
Lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you." So that's why we're not out here going back and forth with these demons, basically, man.
Yup.
Because you got demons on you if you can't receive this truth.
Yup.
Matter of fact, you got a legion of demons, man.
Yeah.
Okay? And basically, the Lord is blinding your eyes from receiving this truth, man.
That's true.
All right? So we're not going to be out here back and forth giving you this precious word if we know you're not going to receive it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make a real fool understand, man. All right? No matter how you keep, like what the elder always say, the elder Murph, he said, we're not going to beat you over the head with the Bible until you get it, man.
Right.
We're not going to do that, man. Because you're not going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how hard we try, you're not going to get it, man.
That's why it's...
No, you got to be the elect to get it. That's why, we receive all type of fish, man. We cast the net and we receive all type of fish.
The good and the bad.
We keep the good, right, and we throw away the bad, man.
That's right. Because eventually, that's why it says, "Give not that which is holy unto the dogs."
Yeah.
Something that's holy is separate, man.
That's right.
And the men that are going to be saved, guess what? They're going to be separate from this world. Their minds are going to be separated from the ways of this world. They're going to be separate because what? They're doing their reasonable service, making their bodies a living sacrifice, which that sets them apart. All right? And that's our reasonable service. But it all comes down to what? To being apt to teach, man.
Yeah.
This is 2 Timothy 2:2. But the things that thou hast heard, of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also.
Yeah.
So it's all about, it's all about those who are able to teach also, man. Faithful men. You see? And that's the title of this lesson, Faithful Men. Because this truth, it deals with faith, man. It doesn't deal with somebody that's it's not about somebody that's fake as fuck, man. You see? This the work for faithful is pistos, which means trusty, faithful, a person who showed themselves faithful in the transaction of business. Oh, isn't this truth business, man?
Yeah.
Isn't this our first line of business? We're showing ourselves faithful in this business and we keep doing the work. That means that the Lord gave us his talents, right? That's part of the business. So now we're flipping the Lord's business.
Damn.
And we gotta be faithful in that, man. Or the Lord is gonna come back. He's gonna come back. You were just a nigga the whole time. You didn't flip the Lord's money. You were just sitting on your desk, laughing and shit. Now you being in a jester spirit, man. The Lord is not dealing with that, man. He's dealing with somebody that's industrious, man.
Yeah.
What did Solomon? Solomon told Jeroboam because he was industrious, he made him ruler over the whole house of Joseph, man. The northern kingdom, man. And the northern kingdom is whole 10 tribes, man. You see? It's all about putting in the work. It says of persons who show themselves faithful in the transaction of business, the execution of commands, and the discharge of official duties. One who kept his plighted faith worthy of trust, who can be relied on. It says easily persuaded, believing, confiding, trusting. In the New Testament, one who trusts in God's promises, one who is convinced that Yahushua has been raised from the dead, one who has become convinced that Yahushua is the Messiah and author of salvation. But it's all about what? The first definition, man. A person who shows themselves faithful in this transaction of business, execution of commands. So this is all about the faithful man. Nobody else, man. Men who are apt to teach. Men who want the crown, man. Men who are addicted unto this thing, man. All right?
Come.
Hey, so with that, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. The honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Shalom and Abba, Abba.
Abba, Abba.